This is my first week that we've had the cross table set up now. It's really
What do you
nice.
think?
Was this your idea?
It was.
It was? Okay, yeah. I like it.
Well, because I like the face-to-face stuff and everything, and so I think you kind of get more into a flow state talking to somebody that way.
Yeah, I think in a year, I'll probably want to change around, like rearrange furniture in a house. But like, cause the Last Supper look was fun. Like it's good. Like I mean, it's kind of easy to do the camera angles and stuff like that. But this feels more intimate.
It is.
Pretty soon we're gonna make a shorter table and be like right here.
We
like,
could,
face to
or
face.
we could get we could fill the table and like decorate it.
Oh, with like knickknacks and stuff. Okay,
I think it would be fun. Show and tell.
That reminds me of like, do you ever like those old pundit sports shows like Pardon the Interruption?
Oh, yeah.
And like that stuff where they'd have like
bobbleheads and all the different things.
Yeah,
and their fingers.
Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we'll do next time. we'll bring
Just
knickknacks.
one thing at a time. One week we just build this mountain.
Hi.
Happy Monday. How was your weekend?
Weekend was fine. We decided to do a garage overhaul.
Okay.
So I'm a little sore from that. And I feel like if I could do a full garage overhaul, I can go back to pickleball.
Okay, so this was like your checkout through what physical therapists would be like your green light to go, because if you can do the garage, you can do pickleball.
I should, except the swinging movement for a pectoral strain will still be a little bit more difficult, but I'm gonna figure it out.
That was the injury. That's what's been diagnosed. It's a pectoral. I thought it was ribs.
So and ribs.
And ribs.
And ribs.
Okay.
So I think I popped a couple of ribs out, and then I pulled a muscle, which, this is a great area to pull a muscle in. It's real easy to ice and rehab and do all those things. So it's been a little challenging. And even my chiro, who was great, and he was like, you're just going to have to wait. Like, it's just one of those things that you just wait out. So I don't bend over and think I have a collapsed lung anymore. Okay. And I can actually turn over in bed and not scream. So we're going to give it a go. It's been 2 weeks.
Okay. And what'd you do? Did you do anything this weekend fun?
Garage. That was not fun.
That's
just
the whole
garage.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. On Friday, I saw my first Texas Legends basketball game.
Oh, that was fun.
Have you been to this before?
I have not.
It's like the same. I've been there when it was a hockey rink, because my brother-in-law plays at that Star Center. So it's like 2 hockey rinks. And we had the best time.
That's
I took
great.
my nephew, RJ. He's 2.
Okay, I did see that.
Okay, yeah. And my brother-in-law went. RJ's just like bounced off the walls. But it's got like a kid zone down there. We've got a lot of
Very cool.
like bounce housey stuff, like very kid-friendly and kid-oriented. Easy to park and get in and out. Like, I mean, just comparing it to like a major sports arena, because like I go to Cowboys games a lot, and like comparing to like the getting in and out and just all the hustle bustle of like making that an event versus like driving up the street to Frisco and like popping in and out and being able to get out of your seat and walk around and feel like you're not crowded. And
dude, I'm telling you right now, I make my plans based on proper parking.
Yeah.
Like everything I do. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be a no for me. Do you want to go here? No, they don't have good parking.
Yeah, sorry.
And I definitely, like, I don't want to be in a garage. And it's not because I don't want my car covered. It's that other idiots are in the garage.
Yeah.
And people don't know how to get in and get out. And so, yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
You know what else I'm all about too on the convenience side is, did you realize you can do through Instacart? Because Alex and Reese just left this morning to go on a daddy-daughter spring break vacay. They're going to go stay in San Antonio at the haunted hotel. I didn't know there was a haunted hotel.
Awesome.
I know. So they're just having so much fun. But to make sure that I have everybody's necessities, I had, of course, 2 different grocery stores. But on Instacart, you can do delivery, and that's fine. But I'm like, crap, I don't want to do delivery from 2 of them. I can do in-store pickup through the app and push it through when I'm even there, so I don't have to use multiple apps at the same time. And it was so freaking convenient, and it was ready in 45 minutes.
So Instacart allows you to do like multiple, like you can do delivery and pickup, same thing, or did you do pickup for both?
I did
just
pick up
like run.
Yeah, because I just went to
the.
the Kroger and Sprouts, and so I mean, it literally took me 10 minutes, but it was great because I had so yeah.
We haven't done that yet. We were trying to pick. We were literally at brunch on Saturday with our neighbor friends, and we were talking about like, where's your grocery store? How do you do the shopping? And like they were like, well, we're looking at settling on Walmart, and I'm still on the HEB train right now. We're like, it's so
Have
close.
we gotten this old with like old people things where we get excited about the grocery store?
We're like, well, if you look at the app and like the Instacart discounts, and like, are they really being genuine with the pricing? They're like genuine with the pricing. I don't know. We're getting old where that kind of stuff excites us, but I
have a different grocery store for my needs, for everything. I mean, it's mainly HEB and Sprouts, but just so happened Kroger like had all the stuff I needed for Alex in stock, and it was on sale. Sometimes you can get really good deals at Kroger. Nice. But yeah, so I'm an HEB.
I went to the HEB and Melissa yesterday because I was going to a friend's house to watch some basketball, and I wanted the brisket queso. Have you seen, like, you add a little milk?
That sounds like an artery clogger.
Yeah. So I had friends. It wasn't a by myself type of meal.
You didn't just eat the whole bowl.
But they have this like really good brisket queso where you like add milk, you put it in the oven for like 15 minutes at 400, and it's like in their pre-made section.
Got it.
Highly recommend.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Reese loves that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went and got that. I'd heard that place was like an absolute zoo, but now that it's calmed down, just because like it doesn't have the constant population there. Like that was a very nice HEB experience, because sometimes like Saturday at like 2:00 on HEB.
I already told you that's the dumbest time to ever go.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Rick over here, like he tells you go to 6 a.m. right? Yeah. Like when they open the doors, they crack the door and you're through. And I need to start doing that. I just
you know what I realized? I love it. We're in our dork phase of life.
Yeah, I'm a dork.
Yeah, I know. I love it, but it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the simple things.
Yep.
I know.
So let's see. Yeah, Texas Legends, which made me think that like we've got such a like semi-pro sports mecca here, and pro now that I think about it. But we've got the Texas Legends and then the Allen Americans. So we got basketball and hockey. Right next to the Legends is the Rough Riders, right? So AA baseball is like right there, and then we've got soccer. FC Dallas, right? Which is MLS, professional soccer. Like all within, I don't know, what is that? 5 miles? 6 miles?
And we just hosted the PPA in McKinney.
What? Which one? What?
The Professional Pickleball Association.
Did we? Was that in McKinney? I saw there was something
the courts
on TV.
in McKinney. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was at the courts in McKinney. They transformed it. It was really cool.
Okay.
But that's also when it was like in a wind vortex. So yeah, because you weren't feeling well last Monday, so we didn't get to talk about it. So since I couldn't play pickleball, I had to go watch pickleball.
Okay.
And I had friends playing in the amateur portion of the tournament. So anytime they have the professionals, but then you can also sign up and play in the amateur circuits and stuff.
Was this like big, crowded, like lots of people?
Oh,
I mean, like Wimbledon of the...
No, 100%.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I
feel bad I missed that.
And Andre Agassi is playing pickleball now.
Oh, I think I knew that, though.
Yeah, like he's getting into it.
Okay.
And he's about to face off, or maybe he already did. I think I saw it. Was Annalise Waters, who is like the number one. She's the number one female pickleball star.
Okay.
She just got sponsored by Nike. What does that tell you about pickleball?
It's coming up.
It's coming up. That's the first player that Nike has ever endorsed in pickleball. So she's only 18 years old and she is a beast. And so her and Andre Agassi are gonna play against each other. So it's gonna be like, I know. Cool. So that was fun. And then we've got 2 pickleball facilities opening up in Plano. I think on Saturday.
Okay, because I saw the article that Pickleball Kingdom was coming back.
I know.
So tell me the other one and what's happening there.
So we obviously went to Pickleball Kingdom. That's where I was playing, and then it abruptly closed because previous ownership was maybe not on the up and up.
I know nothing about any of those.
Yeah,
things.
so it closed abruptly in October.
Okay.
And became homeless, and that's when I went to Ace Frisco soon after that, which totally love it. It's obviously not in Plano, but amazing facility, amazing ownership. The general manager's awesome. So just a huge community there. But now they're also opening an Ace at Precedent Park. And so there'll be a Plano location. So that's opening on the 28th as well. And then they're going to have travel passes. So you can go between the 2 clubs. So if some of your friends end up joining the Plano one because it's closer, you can still find times to play together.
Okay.
So.
Park and Preston. Now that's got all my... that Park and Preston, that intersection, for some reason, is like the death of me because it's got some of my favorite brunch places. So Urban Egg is right there.
Yeah.
And then I always end up at like Trader Joe's.
Of course.
And then the Half Price Books is right there. And there's a couple of like boutique shops we always end up with.
Yeah.
Like that becomes like my afternoon. If ever I end up at Park and Preston, it just kind of sucks me in to this like shopping hole.
No, when we were looking for a house, it was like, it's got to be close to Park and Preston because it was always the same thing over there. And then you got Whole Foods right a few stores down. So that's where that's going to be it was an old Gold's Gym. So that'll be a cool one. And then, Kingdom, new ownership. So, I mean, it's not the new owners, baggage or anything, but we'll have an uphill battle because there were a lot of people that had annual memberships that they didn't refund. So I mean, like,
getting people back is gonna be tough.
So we'll see. But again, it's just like anything else. I mean, you've got to get you've got to show your consumer base that you're different and you want their loyalty and you're going to be loyal to them. So I give it to the guy that he opened it back up, given all of the negative stigma that unfortunately is around that club. But so we'll see. But it's a great location because that really serves more of like the central and eastern corridor of Plano. So everybody that was like in Wiley and Murphy and those areas, it was kind of hard to get all the way to Frisco.
Is there a good pickleball place that, like, say, just east of 75 or that 75 corridor right now?
Which I think is so funny because it is such a growing, sport and everything. It's just there's no concentration over there.
Where's like Chicken and Pickle? Is that Frisco?
Allen.
Yeah,
121.
Okay,
like near the hub.
Okay, so like that'll be the closest one.
Yeah, but even that's not close. It's off of 121.
Yeah.
I mean, really, honestly.
You need something like in Parker or like Lucas area.
Yeah, but I mean, so Dill Dinkers. They opened that one up at like 75 off and like Parker.
Okay.
So they've got that one, but it's all different business models, and I think that's what's neat. And obviously, you're in the community talking to all these different businesses and restaurants and vendors and things like that. It's like there's enough for all of us. There really is. There's a lot of people that live here, but you got to figure out your business model and then ultimately go after the avatar of that clientele. So all the clubs, there's plenty of people that play it.
Well, I wish them all the most success because I think it's fun. I think the atmosphere around pickleball has been
it's
really
great.
great and growing. It's getting a different demographic completely active, like reactivated. Kind of like the I don't know, a lot of athletes that have kind of retired. You said Andre Agassi, right?
Oh,
We're
gosh.
looking like people that are like, I'm hanging it up. Yeah, right. That's great.
Gronk.
Great.
Gronk.
No way.
Yes. Gronkowski, he's playing. Drew Brees.
Okay.
T.O.
Okay.
Terrell Owens. He went to Pickleball Kingdom, and I was playing one night when he was there. So I'm like, there are a lot of people, like former professional athletes in our area that go and play pickleball all the time, and they love it.
Big guy. I figure like he'd dominate a court, like just like.
Yeah, his wingspan is not fair. That's where you got to get those low dinks and get it at him. So, anyways, but I digress. I always find a way to bring in pickleball.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. No, it's good. It's a good part of your life. We'll bring it in every week.
Yep.
Let's see. I've got a pretty big week here with BeLocal stuff. So yeah, we've got. This week we will be, hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have my socials, all the socials ready for launch. So Facebook and Instagram, hopefully my TikTok and all that stuff will be ramped up. So that's a super exciting thing.
I'm excited for your TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
You're good.
I don't know.
You're good at the TikToks.
Yeah.
As the old people would say.
We'll see how consistent I get. I mean, I really want to stay consistent. I mean, it's more instead of geared towards like me and what's exciting for me. I got to really change gears into like how can I best serve the community and the things that are going on out there, right?
That's great.
So that's fun. And then my ad strategist Sophia will be engaging with all our current partners to start designing, make sure all the ads are designed for all the launches. We're working on content this week. So this is where, hey, reach out to me if you've got a favorite restaurant, favorite shopping, and say, hey, make sure we include this in the first issue of BeLocal. I
love that.
Let me know because we'll be evaluating anything and everything. And so I don't know everything about everything. So
well, it's like you were just telling me off air, you just recently got plugged in with two different people from Canada, right? They relocated from Canada?
Like two of my partners came in from, they're actually small business owners from Canada. That one's a pool company and one does like junk removal.
And they needed to get cemented into the community, and what a better way to do that. So, I mean, people automatically think if you're already in the community, but there are people that are opening up businesses, in our backyard every single day that do need that help and exposure, that are probably bringing something really cool, and filling a need, in Plano, but sometimes people just, what do I do with my hands and how do I get started, right? I'm a good operator. I just don't know how to tell the rest of the world I'm a good operator. So that's awesome.
So that's exciting. So big things with BeLocal, looking at hopefully by the end of May, we'll have our issues out and we'll have all our partners lined up and we'll be ready to go. So I'm very, very excited for all of that. On the personal side, we're about, what's today? 23rd. So we are about 3 weeks from our trip to Peru. Me and my wife are going to head to Machu Picchu on the 9th.
Okay.
So, that's it. That's all I have to report.
I know. No, that's great. So immediately when you said that, I was like, he's going to, and I almost said Moni Chichi because Alex is obsessed with them, which is actually.
What's Moni Chichi? I got a snort out of you this morning. That's great.
I'm laughing because Rick obviously knows probably what it is. But you know, like the little boo-boos and like things like that?
Yeah.
Well, it's different. It's Moni Chi-Chi. It looks like Bob Ross and like this little fur. Anyways, it's adorable. And Alex loves them. They're so cute.
There's multiple kinds. It's not just one Moni Chi-Chi. Like you can have Bob Ross in like...
Yeah, I mean, they have different outfits and everything else, but yeah, so it's really cute. She loves Moni. So when you were saying that, I'm like, nope, it's not Moni Chi-Chi. It's Machu Picchu.
Yeah. And we're doing the whole like hike in. We met a family last week that was talking, that kind of did the same thing we did. And, minus the hike, but there's this like luxury train that takes you back from Machu Picchu back to Cusco that's supposed to be really beautiful too after you've been hiking and stuff. And I will take pictures and I will tell you all about it. And you and Reese, I'm sure will
never go. We'll leave vicariously through you.
That's fine. That works too. Let's see what else is going on.
Did you see now there's conjecture that it's the Stars and the Mavericks are fighting over, no, they're not fighting over Willow Bend, but like now they're, you know.
Do you think they could both end up in? Okay, so it's definitely going to be one or the other. There's enough like friction between those two organizations that they're not going to like play nice in an arena again.
No, I don't think so.
Because basketball and hockey fits. I bet if you went around, I think basketball and hockey arenas, like those mixed arenas around the country, are pretty popular. Just because, like the footprint of the
you think about it too. How many like the concerts, like everything else. If you're sitting there and it's in West Plano, anchored next to all these restaurants and everything else, and multiple, you know, freeways, tollways, everything in between. It's an amazing location. So even if you don't have the two sports, you know, layering on top of each other for scheduling, they'll have tons of stuff going on there.
Interesting.
I know.
Would you rather have the Stars or the Mavericks in your backyard?
I don't know. Maybe the Stars.
I feel like the Stars too, and I don't know. Like maybe it's just like there's just a certain energy we have here in North Texas around hockey.
Which is strange.
That's from like Mike Madonna and like the early 2000s when the Stars were really Ed Belfour and like all those guys.
I mean, it really powerhouses.
Good. Yeah, I think that's still.
I think hockey only because it's one of those sports that even if like you're not in, it's a show.
Yeah.
Like it's a show, right?
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, you're like, wow. And
I don't know what just happened, but man,
he ain't got no teeth left. But you know, you just like it's almost like wrestling, a little bit of wrestling in there, so that you know just the theatrics of it when you're dealing with it. And I like the personalities of the hockey players and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and then we just obviously had the two USA hockey teams win gold and the Olympics.
And the Paralympics. So we're all three.
Wow.
Yeah, we won the Paralympics, we won the men and the women. So we are hockey dominant at this at this juncture.
So let's go Stars. That'd be great.
Stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
cool.
I'm going to manifest it. We'll see if it happens.
How long would it be before? Because I've been telling people, it's like, hey, even if you want this to happen, like we're talking about years before where anything actually happened till the facility's built and everything else. So it's like go support your like D-League basketball and the Allen Americans.
Yeah,
and
continue
MLS,
to do that.
Keep doing that. The Rough Riders were playing some sort of like preseason something like, and so I'm really excited.
That's
to
such
go
a
to that
fun.
ballpark
I was about to say
more.
that's fun.
The Rough Riders. Yeah.
The more I think it comes down to is that people want to be able to do things that. Okay, yeah, you can take your kids to these different games and all the other things, but they want to have an experience with their kids. And the Rough Riders does that, right? I mean, like, it's all about, you know, just being able to family friendly and do all those, and all age groups can really enjoy it. And I think and obviously that's what you experienced. Going to the Legends.
Oh, we had a great time.
Yeah.
A really, really good time. And so I'm going to have to bring like my niece too, who doesn't really care that much about basketball, but she would really enjoy like the bounce houses
just
and like all the like, fun. Yeah, they were painting faces and doing all the stuff for kids. And so she would just be in heaven for that type of thing.
So speaking of, then let's all the places that you've been visiting and everything else, what's one of your favorites that if you've got kiddos, whether maybe it's a restaurant or a retail shop or anything else that you think is neat in our community? Oh,
well, like I'm a outdoor park kid, so I'd say like go to like Oak Point or like the nature preserve or something like
it's
that.
So
go
beautiful.
Walk
People
the kids
don't even
around.
know it's out there.
Yeah, and it's starting right now. Everything's starting to green up.
Sure.
And it's just it's really beautiful. So like go outside. Right now is like that window before it gets too hot. Like it'll be in like the mid 70s today and sunny. We've got like a week or two where it's like most of the weather's going to hold up and your kids aren't going to be like, I'm sweaty.
You mean like I was doing 90 degrees to get in my garage? It's like, it's not supposed to be 90 degrees right now.
Exactly. So we should have that window where like, get them out, it's time to teach them how to take the training wheels off and like ride up and down the linear parks. And here in like a month, they'll open up the splash pads and there's some really good water parks that are open right down. And I forget the name of it. Is it Haggard? Right at like Independence or just east of Independence and north of Spring Creek. There's a cool little like splash pad slides and all that.
I'm trying to figure out Jack Carter. Have you ever been to Jack Carter?
I've not.
Okay, it's
that
close to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you got to go check it out. But it's like,
is it on the linear park? That little like.
They've got the pool is like a miniature. It's like a water park.
Yeah, so I think it's not on the linear park right there. Like you can like that runs just north of Spring Creek.
Are you trying? Are you using cardinal directions with me?
No.
I am not. I'm not an explorer. I'm not Magellan.
Park, like it's the Powerline Park. That
okay, got it.
Yeah, the Powerline Park.
Got
the Powerline runs and there's that.
Yeah.
That's where Kat does her rollerblading.
Got it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't get out much. Okay. And if my Waze doesn't tell me where to go, I don't go.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of the same way. Luckily, Plano being a grid, I can get around most places.
It is.
The problem is that we've been doing a lot of construction. We've been having fun, digging up our roads.
But it's fast.
It's been quick.
Yeah.
And like it changes fast. Like things are getting done. It's not like they just put the cones up and like you're like, oh, when are they going to touch that?
No.
So they are getting through it.
Sure.
I wish I knew exactly what was happening. And so like maybe
Don't bother yourself.
Doesn't really matter. Okay.
Yeah. Because the minute you figure it out, they'll change it.
Yeah, well, but they're getting through it. It just seems like there's a lot of construction. So I am using my GPS to help me navigate the slow areas. But I try to get around without the GPS. But like every once in a while, it'll mess you up. Like on the way to Texas Legends Day, there was a crash at Trinity Mills and shut down the entire tollway for 2 hours. My sister didn't make it to the game. She was supposed to come. Yeah, it was really sad.
That is sad.
I know, because she didn't use her GPS. If she would have used it, she was in that window of like, there's a wreck and then there's the exit that you can get off. Well, she ended up snugged up where like there was nowhere to get off until they cleared the accident, right? So it's just
my worst nightmare.
Right.
Okay, sometimes it's unavoidable, and I get it, but that's when somebody says, I go, well, didn't you use your GPS? Didn't you use Waze? Well, no, I know where I was going. It's not for where you're going.
We've gotten
cops and accidents.
We've gotten past the point of it giving me directions, and it's giving me insight into my commute.
Thank you.
Right? And so...
I liked how you said that.
Yeah, insight into my commute. That was kind of off the top of it.
That was good.
Thank you.
See, this is why you're so smart. You help businesses define what they actually do in the community, right? And you should like
Did
wear
you hear
a
my
t-shirt.
Rhyme that I've been giving?
Well, you have a rhyme. What's your rhyme, Tanner?
In order to like, I walk into a lot of rooms where it's like one to many, and I've got like 30 seconds to like articulate my value, and I don't really want to sit there and like preach. So I created like you want to hear it? I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, do it.
It's a 10-liner, so let's see if I can remember it. As small businesses, we grow through referrals and trust. Relationships first are the absolute must. Now, that works really great when your network's around, but think about the families that just moved to town. They need new routines, a new doctor, and good food. Trusted local businesses that they'll continue to use. So that's where BeLocal steps in to connect new movers with businesses locals respect. So a good referral for me is a business you trust, so I can introduce them to the newest of us.
Good night, Moon. That was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I was like, tell me more.
Yeah, we got like a little 10-liner that I'm trying to, and so now I'm on with the Plano Chamber. I'm part of new member outreach, and like I connect with people. Like if you register to come for a Friday morning meeting, well, it's your first time. Like so, I try to help them. Feel more comfortable in that space, like because you're walking into a bunch of strangers. So
because that's always fun. It's like new school cafeteria.
Yeah, so I'm trying to come up with like fun ways that I can help people. Like, hey man, like let's come up with like a little rhyme for you, so you don't have to memorize like a 30-second pitch to a bunch of strangers you don't know.
Sure.
And some people just aren't that personality. Like, do not want to get up in front of.
More people, it's the number one fear.
Yeah, they'd rather like die.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd rather die than get in front of. Yeah,
correct.
So, and some people do. You can tell, right? And so it's like, I want to work with them to make them more comfortable and more
great.
impactful on that. And so that's part of me doing my part to say like, hey, here's what I'm doing. Like I'm fine with looking stupid on, showing up and doing a little rhyme or like wearing a stupid hat or whatever gimmicky thing we got going on. Cause at the end of the day, what are we doing here? We're having a good time. Feeling it out.
And once you realize everybody feels the same, like everybody is still a little insecure or a lot insecure, and you walk into a room, most people are actually like sitting there just petrified. And there's something honestly empowering with that when you just go, hey, it's fine. I just be myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Everybody's going to love you. You're great.
And if they don't, who cares? Who cares? You were not my people to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No pickleball for you.
Let's say build the business you want to work in.
Always.
That includes people you like.
That includes people you like. Amen. And that's why I will be figuring out what I'm doing in real estate still. No, I'm just kidding. I know.
Topic for another day.
Yeah, topic for another day. No, I joke. It's just if you don't like what you do because people are challenging, then figure out something else. But Tanner, I am absolutely so proud of you, and that rhyme was fantastic, and that should be like your first TikTok.
Oh man, I don't know. Okay, well we'll see how we do that. I want. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Then maybe I will.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
High five.
We'll see you later, buddy.
Happy Monday. See everybody later.